How much that comes? That's $11,000 a day that he lost for 10 years. But he told us he was going to do this, right? He told us he was going to run the country like he ran his business.
Okay.
He told the truth about something.
We have never been about logical consistency or good governance with this guy and his cult, right? It's not about conservative principles or values. Clearly, if it was, we wouldn't have record deficits right now, because that's a classic conservative issue.
But why don't...
It's the emotional appeal, and going back to what you said, that's what Putin managed to manipulate, is like our vulnerabilities, our cultural, how we feel about each other, how we talk to each other. That's what Trump also manipulates on a day-to-day basis. And people will literally, people who like him, like farmers who are getting hurt by the trade war and losing contracts overseas, will still vote for him.
Why?
Because it's not a now or never argument. That's the focus that's on the second part, Volume 2. You look at Volume 1, 39 indictments, 114 contacts with Russians, all sorts of information there that's effectively the roadmap, the blueprint for how to attack a country, how a foreign government can invade us. And that's the part that Democrats can peel away the layers, because they are entitled to, as committee chair people, all of the underlying evidence. Do that in open testimony. Have that come out. If you need to start impeachment, then start it. Run out the clock so Donald Trump cannot avoid this until he is up for election. So the challenge what Democrats have to navigate, what they have to navigate, not whether or not they want to, what they have to navigate is that the House runs impeachment proceedings, right? They do the trial, the Senate then votes on it, right? So you want to avoid having the Senate vote while Donald Trump is still in office, because the Republicans will shut it down. The trick is going to be, country, is you show the fact, listen, less than 1% of Americans have read the Mueller report, right? Like nerds like us maybe have, but Congress's job is to make sure that everybody understands through their transparency and open hearing exactly what Volume 1, all of the Russian attacks meant, and how Donald Trump and his team were involved, and Volume 2, what was the obstruction of justice involved. Mueller literally said, he said, Congress has the authority to check the corruption of the president. He gave them the layup.
What's the next move? What's the plan, Stan?
She just gave you the plan.